Well, good evening everybody, Calm Biker here, and I'm just behind Adventures with Woodley, outtake number 1. Good evening everybody, Calm Biker here, and I'm just behind Adventures with Woody, who's on Tetley. He's GSXF 750, that's Graham up there. And it's a lovely night. I mean, it really is a lovely night. It's really warm. I've got my fleecy jacket on over the top of my leathers. Not because I need it, but because I suspect I might need it on the way back. Well, we just thought we'd have a quick run out for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I mean, what's better, eh? Jumping on your bike on a lovely summery night. It's only spring, but a summery night, and going out with your mate for a cuppa. What could possibly be better that I can mention on YouTube on a family friendly channel? So heading up to Scarborough. It's going to be the first time I've been to Scarborough on a bike since the last time I went to Scarborough on a bike, which ended up badly, so it'll be interesting. And it's also the first time I've seen Graham ride his 750 since he's had it all completely redone. As he said to me, he thought it was ripe for a skip. He thought it was basically had it and needed throwing away. And I think he thought he'd bought a lemon. But with the help of a friend, they've basically rebuilt the whole thing. Done some quite clever stuff along the way as well. Stuff that'd be way beyond what I could do, like rebuilding the rear shock and adding a valve system to it and turning it into a pressurised air-based shock. It's very clever. I'd have ended up just buying a new one because, you know, I'm not a proper mechanic. I'm just a subpar DIY. But anyway, we thought we'd have a nice little ride, cup of tea, hopefully not crash and write a bike off, and see the seaside. It'll be interesting to see how Graham takes this bend. This is one of my favourite little bends, and I noticed Graham would slow down quite a lot for it before he had his bike redone, and he's definitely not slowing down anywhere near as much for it now. Yep, he's definitely a lot more confident on that. That's a bend that I'm sure a proper good rider could take it, you know, well above the speed limit of 50, which I like to take at 50 and quite like feeling the bike take up the pressure. And in the past, Graham's surprised me by how much he slowed down, but it's because the suspension on the bike was basically shot, meaning that he had no confidence in it at all. So he'd be going around it at maybe 35, and well, he's just gone round that at above 45. So clearly he's got a lot more faith in that bike than he had before. Super. There's nothing better than getting on with your bike, is there? Getting your bike set up for you. Now, there's a lot of nothing betters at the minute. Because this is only my third ride since getting back on a bike, everything's positive. There's nothing better than being positive, is there? This is going to be the nothing better ride, isn't it? Oh, they've put a new surface on this road. Got rid of the potholes. Nothing better than a road without potholes. I'll stop now. Ambulance cutting the corner a bit there. Was he trying to drum up business? I think the NHS is already busy enough.
round here, I thought, oh, I bet there's a bike light at the bottom of this hill.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll take a punt and think, yeah, we should like that.
I thought he was coming in for a couple of beers.
Why not? I just thought, I've never been here. So I thought,
Yeah, give it a try.
yeah, why not?
You can certainly tell that you're enjoying that a lot more.
Oh, I love it.
There's that left-hand bend just before Leconfield that's on the 50 stretch, and I try and do it at 50, and I'm sure you could do it a lot faster than that if you're a lot braver than me.
Yeah.
And I remember last time I was behind you on that, you caught me out because you'd slowed right down for it.
It was dreadful.
And I think you were doing about 35. And tonight, I actually said it as we were coming up to it. I said, let's see how fast he goes round it now. He's got his suspension sorted. And you was just straight through.
It's a different bike, Rich.
You can tell.
It really is. I mean, it was a death trap before. Seriously, I shouldn't have bought it. Yeah.
Well, we've had a lovely cup of tea. Well, coffee actually. Quick look at what's come in since we were there. A couple of these supercharged thingy dingies, H2SXs. It certainly looks like it means it, doesn't it? Anyway, we're not going into Scarborough after all, but I promised you Seaside, I think. So we're going to go past Brillington on the way back. This?
Yeah.
Tiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be, I'm only little. Driven like a hooligan. I don't know, Graham. These people with loud bikes. You're going on YouTube! Going on YouTube! Pop, 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 pop. Get a cold night when the bike's not quite fully warmed up yet. It does. It sounds like an absolute hooligan. See if we can make it pop. Pop, 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 pop. Residents of Flixton, I do apologise. And on a school night of all things. It's very pretty round here, but it does smell quite badly of pig poo. Can almost taste it. Get action shot. Yellow and blue bike, left over from the Tour de Yorkshire, which was on a week or two ago. I can now see the sea over to the left. Don't know how well you'll be able to see it on the camera, but I don't know how much closer we're going to get. Depends which way Graham decides to go. So this might be my promise of Seaside fulfilled. Hey, he's taking us to the seaside. Seaside! I heard you give him a rev bomb. You are a hooligan. A hooligan, I tell you.
I didn't want him pulling out his noise the exhaust, you might as well use it, haven't you? No, not that loud.
Ah, there you go, proper seaside. Got a harbour and everything. Even got a lifeboat by the look of it.
This is one of the really new class of boats.
See, this is what I like about you, Graham.
What's that?
You ride down the road. You can tell when you're vlogging, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But you're riding down the road and you'll be going like, oh yes, I spotted their lifeboat, and that's one of the new Shannon class, and this is and all the technical details. Well, you'll be there with all the technical, and you'll correct yourself, and I'll be going, I wonder how fast I can get around this bend. Apparently there was countryside there.
New lifeboat station. It's like a white side to creamy side with a blue front. That's the old lifeboat station there. I think they've moved down here only recently though.
Be careful, I'm videoing, and you might be adding facts to what I'm and I'm not about the facts. 90% of what I do is made up. There's definitely some seaside down here. There you go, I promise you seaside. You got seaside. And a lifeboat. Graham's got zoom, I think, so you'll see much more on his video than you will on mine. He's up there, look.
And all-weather lifeboats, and they're just the cat's pyjamas. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, he's there. What's he doing down there? He's running. Quick. God knows what he's up to.
Seaside. I was going to go down there, but it looks a bit icky. I've got my best boots on. What is it now?
8:32.
8:32, so we've got 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's 25 minutes back to Beverly.
Yeah, do it in 10.
In fact, I've been told that over 60 miles an hour you can't breathe.
Well, no, you can't. That's demonstrably true. Whenever you see the MotoGP, you know it's sped up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just all video trickery. Yeah. As I say, 90% of it made up. I think that seagull thinks the guy in the 125's got chips. That's a nice little sojourn to the beach. Got to get back now though. It's starting to get a bit darker, and I've only got my dark visor with me, so got to get back before it gets so dark I can't see. So I'm going to head down the little road from Bridlington to Beverley, which has some nice fun bits in it. This isn't one of them, but it does have some nice fun bits in it.